Hi, my name is Trudy from Educated by Nature, and the WA Parks Foundation has invited me to come and show you what you can do in your backyard to help you grow in health and happiness. Today we're going to look at how to set up some loose parts play. So loose parts are parts that are loose that you can play with in lots of different ways. And there's heaps of places around your house where you can find objects to use. I wonder if your parents are currently doing a bit of a house cleanup or a declutter. You could find some old bed sheets, towels, picnic rugs and blankets that are awesome for cubby building. They might also be cleaning up the kitchen and have some old pots and pans they don't mind you having out in the garden to play with. Have you grown out of your old shoes? Don't throw away the shoelaces. These are great for tying up objects and tying sticks together. So hang on to these, and if you take your shoelaces from your good shoes, make sure you return them again. Now your garden's another place where you can find loose parts objects. I found some rocks in my gardens. I just need to make sure I don't drop them on my toes. Around the side of my house, we've got a stack of pavers and bricks. Now, all these heavy objects are great to make landscapes with and weigh down blankets and tarps that you don't want to fly away in the wind. In these out of the way places though, sometimes spiders can live, like redbacks, so make sure you can always see your fingers when you pick up objects. Another great place to look is in the garage or shed. Ask your parents to come with you to see what items you can use for play. In our shed, I found some black plastic, some PVC pipes, I think these are going to be awesome to build with, some rope, really handy, and some offcuts of wood. You could go to your local park to find objects, small play objects, like these gum nuts and gum buds. You can pick anything that's fallen onto the grass or pathways. I also picked some flowers from my garden and asked my neighbour if I could pick some from their front yard too. Leaves and barks are also great, as are logs if you can find them. But my favourite of all is sticks. I've always got a stick pile at the back of my yard and you can do so much with them. So what can we do with all these things? Well, my favourite is building cubbies. Maybe you have some camping supplies. I found this tarp. You could set up a backyard camping experience. Build yourself a tent with sticks and rope, drape over some fabric, borrow the pegs to clip all those things together. You could use the leaves and the gum nuts and your pots and pans to cook up a feast to have while you're camping play in your backyard. You could put all these pipes together in a big long line and send marbles down them, perhaps even use something like the black plastic to make a pond at the end and run water through, catch it, put it in a bucket, oh that would be great as well, and put it back at the top. We could use all this wood to create a bridge. Maybe you could create an obstacle course for your family. I wonder if your parents would be happy to go through your obstacle course so they could get fit while they're stuck at home as well. Do you have dress-ups inside? I wonder if you could dress up and imagine playing as you're outside with all these creative things. There's so much you can do. You could make pictures and art with these little things. You could grind up your flowers and make potions. Whatever you do though, make sure you have lots of fun. Now before I go, there's something that I need to tell you about parents. Many parents like things neat and tidy, so it's important that we pack up after we finish playing. Now, I know that you want to keep your creations up for as long as you can, so maybe you can work out with your parents when is a great time to pack up. Maybe it's before your sprinklers come on. So the day before sprinkler day is pack up day, and what you need to do is have some containers that you can use to store all your loose parts in. And then when you got those containers, on your negotiated day with your parents, it's pack everything away. So it's all neat and tidy, big containers and small containers. Right, well, make sure you ask your parents about what objects you can use, where you can set up your loose parts play and when to pack up, and I'm sure you're going to have great fun. So remember to refresh your senses and celebrate health and happiness while spending time in nature.